Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. And this is Little Miss. She was yelling at me before I started to press record for the video, so we're just gonna go with it. A couple months ago, I was able to go to an estate auction that had amazing Victorian clothing, Victorian items. It was a full collection from a very, very prolific collector. And there were a lot of items that I had my eye on for my own personal collection, as well as for resale. And I realized I didn't really showcase what I got on this channel. I didn't do a haul. I try to haul things that I bring into this house for y'all so you can see the different items. So today is that day. It's just the items are too good not to share. And then a bonus on this, I also picked up a very large item for resale. It will go in my antique booth, and it is something I've been wanting to find for a while. I thought it would be so cool to offer this for resale. So let's check out some of the items I got, shall we? Now, this auction had a ton of Victorian clothing, and I decided to not really go in for the dresses. The dresses take a lot more room to kind of display, so I really went for more like the bodices and the jewelry. And I think that was a smart choice. I really didn't get bid up on these lots, which I thought was wild, actually. I really thought I got some major deals on these. This is one of those start the car kind of moments. Oh, you gonna get down? You gonna get down? Okay, okay. So the first lot I picked up had 2 items in it, and I paid $25 for the lot, which I thought was a great deal. But in all honesty, I thought I might wear one of the items, but when I got it, it was just not in a good enough, state to actually be worn. Even me just working in my cubicle job, wearing it would probably destroy this item. So instead, I am just going to display it in my home and enjoy its beauty. Now, I did show a few of these Victorian items in my Halloween hauls, but since I got so many questions about them and comments, I thought I would just show you some closer looks here. So I picked up this gorgeous shawl. It is all beaded. Very gorgeous. And then it has these lovely tassels. Now these tassels are like, they're like a little wooden thing surrounded by stitching to hold them on. Really, really gorgeous piece, but it is very much in disrepair. There are definitely rips in this, and there are missing tassels. And I can just tell by touching it that if I were to wear this, it would destroy it. So I am going to preserve it, but I'm going to keep it on display. My favorite part about this, besides the tassels, really is all the gorgeous beadwork. Really beautiful hand beading all throughout this. The inside is a little more plain, but you can really see that this is a beautiful handmade piece. So this is the first item I got in that first lot. Love it, love it, love it. The next item I got is called a lapette collar. I believe it can be worn 2 ways. In the images, they showed it worn like this. I prefer it like this. I think that's more dramatic, more gorgeous. Really, really beautiful piece. Now, this piece as well is something that I just have to keep on display because you can see the silk is ripping apart, which is super duper common of items of that era. But I love the black and white stripes. Aren't those gorgeous? It just makes me have like Tim Burton vibes. Really, really beautiful piece. I love all this detail under here. And again, I am just going to keep this on display. I have a mannequin head, and that's where this will be. But I am thrilled to have this piece. I really haven't seen anything like it in person before, And I really do think I got a very good deal. So this next item is the lot. Out of everything, I told myself I wanted to walk away with this piece. So I did get it, and I paid about half what I was willing to pay for it. So I won this gorgeous bodice, this gorgeous Victorian bodice. I won this for $45, okay? Now the listing said this was a morning bodice. I am not so sure. The color black was also just worn fashionably. And the fact that there's so much white on here makes me think that maybe this was just fashion. But like I said, I'm not so sure. But it is in great condition. Again, this is not something that can be worn. It is not in that kind of condition. But here's a close-up on the gorgeous crochet and the beading. Look at that beadwork. Isn't that amazing? So amazing. And then here's a little close-up on the sleeve. Really, really gorgeous piece. And then the detail does continue on to the back. The back is not lacking for detail either. So this piece I am going to display in my bedroom. I knew exactly where I wanted to put this. I am going to try to dust it lightly. As you can kind of see it on the camera. All the beads are a bit dusty. It will get more dusty in my hands because I have it out on display, but this is the piece that I really, really wanted and I was able to get. So very, very special piece. Again, you probably saw this in my Halloween haul. I just wanted to give you a little closer up view. But yeah, it's such a really, really special piece. And I will treasure it and take as good care of it as I can. Just look at the lace detail, even on the cuffs. It's wild to me how much detail went into one piece. Here, I want to lay this flat so you can see this. Isn't that lovely? The next two lots I won, I got at such a deal. I have no idea what happened. I don't know why the right collectors weren't looking at it. But honestly, I feel like I stole them. So this next lot I paid $45 for, and I basically kind of had it in my mind that I wouldn't win this lot, right? $45 was actually my max bid. I was going to go on it, but I did win. And so in this lot, we got some gorgeous Victorian collars. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I do think I could use this in a project one day. So I haven't decided if I'm going to sell the collar or not. Initially, I thought I would sell it, but now I'm not so sure. Having it in person, it's so beautiful and so detailed. I kind of want to use it for something, but that's the first piece. And then the next piece is a very big black Victorian collar, much more dramatic. And this is the open kind that I can kind of just lay on whatever I'm wearing. You see that? And I definitely want to use this for something. I definitely want to put it on a project someday. So this one I'm for sure keeping, but it is so beautiful. And just look at the detail in that work. Really, really lovely piece. Now in this lot, the most valuable piece was the Victorian slide chain necklace. I've wanted one of these for a long time in my personal collection, but they're very expensive. They can be hundreds of dollars, especially if you get one that has like a beautiful motif, beautiful design. And so I got this slide chain necklace, and it has seed pearls and a heart opal. Really beautiful, really great condition. So on the end of this, you can put a fob, and at the end of the video, I'll show you how I style this and how I've been wearing it. I've been wearing it all the time. I love it so much, but this was a major, major find. So you can wear this long, or you can double this up. You can also wear it as like a chain and tie it to something else. This is a piece that I'm so excited to add to my jewelry collection. And I almost forgot to mention, so this is signed. This is signed W and S. So this is a really nice piece. Also in this lot was this beautiful, beautiful brooch photograph of a woman. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. I will be keeping this as well. Love this so much. This is one of the most beautiful portrait pins I've ever found. So this was a real treat for me. And then another thing in this lot was a pin that had a hook on it, and it was hooked onto the slide chain necklace. That's not how I wear it. I'll show you how I wear it. But isn't it just gorgeous? So it has a cameo, and then the roses with stones in it, and then this hooks, and it is a brooch. Really, really pretty piece. So how I am styling this is I put this dangle with this image on it. So that's how I wear it. And then I almost forgot to mention, this piece is also signed. It is signed R and F. Now in the listing of those items, none of them were listed as being signed. And then there was a really, really unique fob in this lot, and I'm absolutely in love. It is a 3-tiered fob with like a Gibson girl. It's got that classic clasp up top. But you can see by the size of my hand, it's pretty sizable. You put it on a necklace, it's pretty sizable. So this was a really cool fob to get. I haven't really seen anything like this. I think it's stunning. The image looks like the same lady over and over, and this one doesn't appear to be marked. And then the last lot I got is absolutely crazy beautiful, and I got it for a steal. I honestly don't know why more people weren't bidding against me. Just one item from this lot I would consider a steal at the price I paid. So I paid $32.50 for this lot of jewelry, and oh my gosh, so many good pieces. So let's start with the reproduction. So this piece is from the 70s, so it's still very much vintage, but this is Art Nouveau reproduction. So this is a cuff. Really, really cool piece. I will be for sure keeping this and adding this to my collection of costume jewelry. Super detailed. And it goes for way more than $32.50 online, I can tell you that right now. Next in this lot were some really gorgeous photo pins. Here's the first one. It's a little girl. This does not have any maker signature on it. Then there is this gorgeous one of a lady. This one is breathtaking. No signature on this as well. Here's the back. Really, really beautiful. There was also a gorgeous belt buckle. It does have tarnish on it, but I'd love to use this. I think it would even be beautiful to like tie what I'm wearing right now together. There was also a gorgeous shoe clip or collar clip, whatever you prefer. Very, very detailed piece. And then I do believe all the stones are in this one. It does have a few rhinestones, and this one was unmarked, I believe. Yes, this one is unmarked, but it is very, very lovely. And then there was this gorgeous necklace with locket. Now I actually have a piece like this from my paternal grandmother. This piece, I believe, is kind of Frankenstein together. I don't believe these pieces originally go together. I think somebody put them together, but I love, love, love this locket. I have one very similar to it, and watch what it does. It opens into 4 different ways. Isn't that neat? So really, really cool piece. Yeah, I love this piece. It is just absolutely gorgeous. And I do believe the chain is antique as well, but I just don't believe any of this belonged together. Looking at this piece holding them together looks pretty modern. Now let's get into the beautiful, crazy items from that lot that I can't believe were included. So this piece, someone pointed out when I was sharing it with them that this might actually be silver overlay, and I should try to buff it and see if it shines up. And it does shine up. So really pretty piece, very detailed. I'm probably going to keep this just because I don't have any Style Nouveau pieces that are silver. I found that really unique, really different. It's just gorgeous, so pretty. And I can just see this on like a collar of a dress. I have the perfect dress for this actually. Then there is one more pin that is of lighter weight that isn't signed, and it is this gorgeous lady. So beautiful. Really pretty costume piece. Simply, simply stunning. Art Nouveau style. Amazing. And now we're gonna get into the pieces that are gonna blow your mind. Keep in mind, I paid $32.50 for the lot of the items I've just shown you already, and there is more, much more. So in this lot, I was very excited to acquire a piece of hair jewelry. So I got this gorgeous watch fob. You might have saw this in my Halloween haul. I shared it. This will go with my morning collection. However, I don't actually think this is a morning item. A lot of times jewelry was just made of hair. It wasn't necessarily for morning. And I think this is one of those pieces. So I could wear this as a necklace, even though it's a watch fob, which I might do. But this is so gorgeous. Okay, so on it, it has a beautiful locket. And it's got like a Greek key pattern. And just look how nicely weaved the hair is on here. Really expertly done. And then it also has the initials written into it, and it's PJP are the initials written into the piece right up here. And it has a red stone, a white stone, and a red stone. And then in the locket is a pair of lovers. There's a man and a woman. And this is why I do not think this is a morning piece. Little Miss needs to be in the video again. Oh, goodness. So the reason I don't think this is a morning piece is because it has the man and the woman in it, right? So I think this was a gift from the woman to her beloved. So something like a watch fob made out of your hair was a very common like engagement gift. I mean, I think it's an amazing engagement gift because like nothing says you're mine more than making sure your guy is like touching a lock of your hair throughout the day, like on his watch fob, because he's going to be checking his watch a lot. Like, I just feel like that is a boss move. Now, I haven't taken any of these pieces in to get tested or appraised, but I do feel like these next pieces coming up are probably gold filled, just based on them being heavy and similar items I've seen being sold online. This next locket is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's almost Roman more than a Gibson girl in relief. And it has initials on the back. Really beautiful piece. And then this is a locket. So this one does open up. And then inside this locket, there is nothing right now. But you can see the relief of the lady. And it is signed. So this is signed W&H Co. So I do believe this is a higher end piece. Really, really beautiful. Next, I have two pieces that I think might be from the same person. So one is monogrammed with an M, and then one is monogrammed with the name Marguerite. So here is the locket monogrammed with an M. Now on the front, it says '06, and I believe that is 1906. I believe that's her graduating year. And there is a beautiful face in this locket. So good. And then on the back, you have the M. Now this is substantially heavy. This is a very heavy piece, so I do think this is gold filled. And then on the inside of this, there is a picture of a beautiful lady, and I like to think that maybe this is Marguerite. And then this is the piece that says Marguerite. So on the front, it has this beautiful relief and these gorgeous sparkling stones. On the back, it says Marguerite. So, so beautiful. This is very heavy as well. That's why I do think this is gold filled. And then this is also a locket. So this is a locket necklace charm. And then in this one, we have another beautiful image of a lady. Simply stunning. And then this is also signed W&H Co. So really, really stunning piece. I'm not entirely sure if these are the same women in the locket, but they very well could be. So beautiful. And then the last piece, my absolute favorite piece, is the largest necklace charm. Truly, truly stunning. Truly stunning. It is very, very heavy as well. I do believe this also is gold filled. Just my research online, and this one is also signed on the inside, but it's I think it's F and H, but it's kind of hard to see this one. But this one does not have any pictures inside, but really gorgeous. And I'll show you how I style this. This is the piece that I have been wearing. So for styling this, I have been taking the necklace and I have been doubling it up. So putting it around my neck twice. So then I've been wearing it like this. I've been letting this part go tighter, almost like a choker on my neck. And then I've been taking this slide and moving it up like that. I then have been attaching this piece, but I also have tried attaching this one too. Here, so let's take this one and we'll attach it on the end here. And there it is. That's how I've been styling it. And the last thing I have to show you is big. Now this is going into my antique booth. I am so excited. I got this on Facebook Marketplace for just $25. What a great deal. And I could not believe it. Now, the top is in really good condition. The sides, not so much. I think I'm actually going to cover this with velvet. And this big piece would have been the holiday gift kind of box that you got this in. Now you can flip up the latch. Let's see, or is the latch already up? Oh, the latch is already up. Okay, so you flip up the latch. Oh my God, is this not amazing? So gorgeous. Now I've seen one of these in the wild before. It was priced at almost $300 if I remember right. Or maybe it was $200, but anyways, way out of my price range. So I'm so excited to offer this in the antique mall that I have my booth at. I'm so excited. It looks like it might be missing one piece, but out of all of it, that's it. What I do need your help with is who is in those photos. Do you know? Do you know who they are? I assume they're Hollywood stars. I'm assuming this case is from mid-century, maybe a little earlier, 50s, 40s, somewhere in there. But I don't know who those stars are. So I definitely need your help identifying them. But oh my gosh, what a great case. And it even has that mirror there that you can lay down on your vanity. This was an amazing find, and I just had to share it with you. And that is it, y'all. If you enjoyed content like this, please subscribe. And if you ring that bell, you'll be the first to know when I next upload. And I hope you enjoyed this. I have just been so busy, I wasn't able to share these amazing finds when I got them. You saw a little peek of them in my Halloween hauls. I shared some other Victorian stuff in my Halloween hauls as well. But I am so glad I got to share these all in one video because I truly just hope you guys love them, love them, love them. Now, most of these items I am keeping for myself. Some I may resell, but I just realized this was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, and I had to share it with you. So stay creative, y'all, and bye.